Hey guys, Anna here. Heart of Match Guarantee. Please write me in comments if you can see and hear me good. Connection is great, sound important. I'm waiting for you guys, joining slowly our normal Q&A Sunday. I'm here today for you. My brain completely open to you. You can ask any questions about dating in Ukraine. I don't know, Ukraine in general. Yeah. Um, my life here, whatever, and what's anything on your mind, I'm open. Um, the one I want to us all to be helpful, and even you guys, chatting and together, I see we have very, I'm really seeing the comments below our videos. I see that guys give inspiration to each other, it's like beautiful society of us, and I really enjoy reading our comments sometimes. So yeah, before we will start, I just want to make an important announce that next Sunday, May 8th, we will have a scammer check Sunday, where we will do live stream all day starting from 1 p.m. Eastern time, to help you guys, those who chat online with the ladies, to understand that if she's real or not, and have to determine if she's really into you. Yeah, we decided to dedicate all Sunday for that. So you're welcome to join. And I just want to mention that it will be going live.
Can I come in and can I hijack your live stream a little bit? Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm really excited about tomorrow, May 8th.
You don't show your boobs?
Skip. What is that? We're going live all day, basically, from 1 p.m. Eastern time next Sunday, May 8th. And it's going to be a live scammer check, because what's happening is so many of you guys are being scammed and asking us for scammer checks. And it's just really, it's a full-time job. So we thought, let's try to go live all day Sunday from the other channel, Mail Order Bride Scams. We plan on putting cameras up in our flat, okay? So you're gonna be able to watch all the family activities. We're gonna have multiple cams and kind of like a control station, a control panel, and we'll go switch cameras and you'll see the kids playing and stuff like this. And you guys can help each other, share what sites you're chatting to ladies on, if you feel it's real or not. And you can ask Anna and I all the questions. Also, I'm going to reveal for the first time ever a lot of hard work to come up with the top 10 scam sites. Okay, that's voted by you guys, the top 10 and the top 99 scam sites. And you'll be able to click on the Excel document and see everything, okay?
Yeah, but this will be not in this channel. Again, it will be on Mail Order Brides Scams, and it will be linked in description below this video.
Yeah, so please go subscribe to Mail Order Bride Scams. You can just go to YouTube and type in Mail Order Bride Scams and we will come up. We will be playing as well video clips from a scammer training company. It's basically a headhunter for scammers that the big sites hire. So the headhunter hires the beautiful scammers and then trains them. And this, I came across their video training manual, basically. So it's scammer interviewing scammers saying, hey, how do you get them, keep the guy on chat the longest? How do you get the biggest gifts out of the guy? Oh my God, what do you do if the guy says he's come to meet with you in Ukraine? What do you do? So yeah, and if you guys love it, it's kind of like a test, a pilot. If you guys love our all-day scam check Sunday, then we will do it again. You guys let us know if we're serving you. And the idea is, guys, that we form a community. It's not all just me telling you, hey, you're being scammed or not, but let's help each other, okay? And tell what sites you're on and what. And guys, I'm going to show you a scam that just happened. It's just horrific, just horrific. You'll see this one guy was scammed recently last week. by a notorious site. And she said, listen, I'm in a bomb shelter. Oh my God. I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk to you tomorrow. I'm afraid I'm going to die. A bomb's going to hit me, a missile, and basically convinced him to send her $4,000 for her evacuation from Kyiv. And he said, to me, I couldn't live with myself if I didn't send the money and she died in the war. That's the kind of shit that's going on, guys. And I just want to bust the scam bubble once and for all. So again, it's a community. That's the idea, where we help each other. Okay.
Even when you did interview guys who were scammed with specific women, and we published her, these stories, we find out in comments there was other man who was scammed, but the same woman. It's like crazy, how it can be,
Yeah.
Worldwide, one woman.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's not woman. Yeah, it's basically you say beautiful scammers. It's a handsome Ukrainian man.
And we're going to play the entirety of this video. I'll give you a little sneak peek of this handsome Aussie that was scammed out of 26 grand. We're going to play this next Sunday as well. We're going to play a lot of different videos. So it's going to be really interactive, educational, and again, ideas we help each other. So here's a sneak peek of what we're going to play next Sunday, May 8th. Okay, guys, I'm getting shit by Anna that I hijacked her live stream, and I'm not very positive and inspirational. So I will leave you now in the hands of my angel who can inspire you. And I hope you have a great Sunday. God bless everyone. Bye-bye. Good luck, Anna.
Thank you. No, the idea of this sharing about the scam story is just to make guys aware, that it exists, and to make you cautious about what you involved, But, I want you to be focused on sincere, real relationship, and, having this as a real opportunity for you to have your life-changing experience with your soulmate, So we are here to dig how to create the relationship that will be fulfilling, loving, and opposite of heartbreaking. Yeah, that's true. Not Olga, but Oleg. Waste of precious time. Some guys, they get this in their gut, and they very quickly, like, I don't know, after $200 they spend, they understand something, they feel this in their gut, something wrong with this, and they just jump out. But some guys, sorry to say, I just don't want you to get me wrong, but some guys, because they don't know Ukraine very well, and in the West, it's not, I just want you to understand, I don't want to offend you, but there is more naive people compared to Ukraine. And when I say this, I don't mean it's bad, like, I'm a very naive person in my deep core. And Mama, when she described my negative quality, she said, Anya have very bad one quality, she's very naive. And it's true, and sometimes I see, like Joseph laugh at me, he say, oh, how you can be so naive. It doesn't mean that it's bad, but it's just true, and it's what people can use against you, That's why if you have this quality, being naive, you have to be very cautious, and don't let bad people use this, actually, I believe, great quality, because I like to meet strong Eastern women. Where to start? Hey, Derek, you just, we specialize on that, We do a lot of work to find this strong, traditional values, old-fashioned woman who wants to create traditional family, who wants to be a wife. first of all. And all that you need to do, go to our website, www.matchguarantee, spelled with y.com/register, and start your, coaching session with us to see if we are able to help you. We listen to your request, then we understand how it's realistic. If you're able to help, we tell you how we work, what we do, and if you're okay with everything, we just move ahead. Yeah, it's where you start. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's more like trusting. Yeah, I just don't know how to. I'm not perfect in expressing myself in English, because not my native language, but it's that what I mean by that when I say naive. Yes, they trust, and as I said, I have the same quality. I trust people, like sometimes too much, that. But I mean, I would rather prefer to live in this world when I trust people, compared to I have doubts about everybody around. And that's what the scam industry use, distrust of the man. And unfortunately, some men, they don't have this, they don't have this alarm starting to ring in their gut that something wrong. They just continue, and then they don't realize they hooked, at some point, because how they do this, it's very professional. Sometimes you see guys writing thank you. Yeah, sometimes guys say, oh, how you can be scammed so much, how you can be so naive or trusting. Yeah. And like, it would never happen to me. And then you realize it can happen to anybody, because you have no idea with whom you have deal with professionals who learn. They use manipulation, they use NLP, they use so many different techniques. It's professionals who, it's their job. Unfortunately, they don't understand what they're what they're doing. Yeah. They will have feedback from God, from universe, for their actions. But anyway, it exists, and you need to be cautious and aware, and yeah, just not to be one of those guys who is heartbroken and wallet broken and everything broken, and then his trust to the world, that's the scariest part and the saddest part, that then he become oversensitive, and when he meet normal woman, decent woman, he questioned now if she's scammer or not. That's what what do you mean I am real? No, it's just it's just what do you mean by that? I'm translated from another planet. Okay, a joke. Of course I'm real. Yeah. It's not a computer. Yeah. It's a live stream, everything for real. You can ask any questions. Yeah. Good morning. I'm here calm because I feel guys need this opportunity to be able to find out questions in, if they into. Often the people you expect at least to be scammed. I'm under 40, moderately cute, and generally down to earth. Still got food. Yeah, that's the reality. Even you can be not super trusted, but because you have deal with professionals who know how to make you believe whatever, and then you hooked, and you just it's artificial. Yeah, probably we both from another planet. Although we live now in Mexico, and I found it's a great life here. I have the same poor. I established simple rooms to protect me. Yeah, there should be differently. I didn't establish nothing. I have a job for this. He protects me now. Every time when I don't have, like on go. He said like, stop, you have to be, he's caution, he's responsible for this. Yeah, and sometimes I like, oh, what I do without Joe. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, but yeah, thank you. So guys, how are you? How's situation? I just like, now we are waiting for our passports to come back with a visa to Canada. I don't know where they are. They somewhere in the Mexico City, and I'm just watching all this news about COVID and all of that. How is with COVID? Did you see what happened in China? Oh my God! Like, I don't know. It's they try to. It's another wave, and they try to stop it, and it's disaster what happened to people. And in all of that thing, I just, oh, thank you very much. Yeah, it's very important. Ukraine need now big help. And I just want to remind on this point that we still can continue. I will add in the comments the link. We accept money for helping Ukrainian people who stay there. Um, from Slovakia, we have charity organization who supply produce to Ukrainian people, like what they need the most. Yeah, it's food, water, food for children, but we need to collect money for be able to spend money on logistics to deliver it in territory of Ukraine. As you know, territory of Ukraine is huge, and we get everything on the west, and then mostly we need to drive it through all territory to get it to the east, to the Kharkov, to the Sumy, Kiev. Yeah. Everybody pray every day going to sleep that all of that finish. Actually, I found video that give me now a lot of hope about one Ukrainian pastor. Actually, you know what happened in Ukraine? Was two type of churches. If it's interesting for you guys to tell, there is one. It was when Ukraine became sovereign country in 1991. Slowly, also we have our own church where a pastor speaks Ukrainian, and many people they was refused to go there because it was like they say it's new church, there is no this old energy, all of that, and now and another type of churches, it was from Soviet Union times, and it's under Moscow, under Russia, like management, and what happened now because of war in the Easter, because it's a time when everybody go to church to pray, nobody was in a Russian church in territory of Ukraine. Everybody go to Ukrainian. There was like they was overloaded, but nobody wants, because it all money, everything they go to, go to Russia, in from these churches, who is controlled by Russia. Oh, and yeah, I watched the video of Ukrainian pastor who serves for people in Ukrainian church, and this video was it's published on the channel 2 months ago, so it was pretty early published when war started, and but he described very, very accurately everything that what will be, and I was wondering like how, and he said I was praying to God and he showed me the picture of what will be. He asked him to like he this pastor, and he said that he saw in his dreams that Ukraine will survive and even become more powerful. And it's very hard experience that Ukrainian people go through now, But everything that don't kill us make us stronger. And this will be new chapter in Ukraine's history. He said that God showed him this, and it's very now give me big hope, and I want to share with you. And the quality of this pastor shows me that he's really, he's very high spiritual person, because he said that we need to pray now for Ukraine, but we need to pray also for Russian people now, because they don't know what they do, Russian soldiers. And it's what shows his, high spiritual, as for me, because it's true, when Jesus Christ was crucified, I think this word, right? He was praying for all people, right? He wasn't splitting, this one don't want this, do this, I pray only for them. No, he was accepting everybody with all their, and he was praying. So, and this man, this pastor, yeah, Russian people, they need not less pray than Ukrainian. John, thank you. Yeah, I just was not sure if I can deliver this message. Yeah, I did on my channel, Anna from Ukraine video, in which, in my words, it was pray to God to fill the hearts of Russian soldiers with love, so they will stop. Because I believe, love is very high vibrational emotion that, it's not only emotion, it's a big power, it's big force that, can transform this world. I do believe in one person. There cannot be like, okay, let's take Ukrainian person. Now she has compassion to Ukrainian people. At the same time, she wished death to, to like all Russian people. These two, there is two emotions. They cannot be in a together. I mean, the quality of the compassion in this situation to Ukrainian people is very low. I believe that real compassion, it comes to much higher when you feel that you want to pray and you have compassion to Russian soldiers as well. That's what, for me, real, real compassion, quality compassion, and this is what God teach us. We cannot wish nobody death. Of course, we want all these disasters stop, but this. Soldiers who behave very bad on territory of Ukraine, making so much pain, bringing to Ukrainian people. It's a poor souls who choose this very bad experience, life experience, and they need pray for, to be forgiven for what they do. Thank you. I will do like this too. Thank you, guys. Is Ukrainian women are believable? Believable in spiritually, I mean, just don't. Yeah, most of the I found Ukrainian culture, Ukrainian people, they at certain, not like all their life, but in certain age, in different age, different people, they come to spiritual research, who I am, why I come here, what I'm doing, like for everybody. Yeah, it's different time, different teachers come to them, when they're ready. But as I heard a lot from Ukrainian people who travel, like for example to China, they describe me nothing like, it's their perception. Like they said, like people very materialistic and not much like spiritual there, like everybody in hunting for money, this like money is their God. So I don't know. It's how Ukrainians perceive themselves compared to China. It's those who, I mean, compared to Chinese people when they travel in China, what they see. So I said this with desire to not to offend Chinese people, just to show you how Ukrainian people perceive them. They did remind themselves mostly not super high, spiritual development, but in a research, yes, in research. It's important part of their lives, spiritual or dedication, to spiritual development of their souls. Yeah, it's a big part of Ukrainian people, Ukrainian. So I don't know if was this answering your question. Yeah. But I say, until you love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which desperately use you and persecute you. Yeah, Jesus say that everything. Yes, everything we can find all answers in Bible. And now when our daughter, she say, "Oh, I'm worried for all people in Ukraine." I say that the best you can do, just pray for them. When you worry, you just give your energy in nowhere. But when you pray, you help. You help. So they do this every day. Детский. I don't know what's детский. Yeah. I chat with Ukrainian girl on Facebook. She sent selfies of herself in her city, but at start of March she stopped contact. I don't know what happened to her now. Phew. It's, you saw the news from Mariupol. I think it's the most heartbreaking city for a long time in Ukraine. Like we say, if there is anywhere hell in the planet Earth, it's now in Mariupol, and they still like. So you can keep praying for her. That's again what you can do the best. Hopefully she might, if she get out, maybe to Russia. They take Ukrainian children, 150,000 children they took to Russia. Also people, but children they still purposely, they want to, especially those who, orphanages, don't have nobody to protect them, or who lost their parent there. They just take them. They want to educate them. They have school in Russia for starting from 8 years old. They learn weapons and everything. They prepare. They brainwash them. Child. It's very easy to believe whatever you tell them. They're so open-minded. It's a pure souls. And if they got in bad hands, it's the result is very sad. So the best thing you can do, just pray for. Yeah, hopefully, if she could be, because they not allowed to Ukrainian people to go in Ukraine, different cities, they block it. So some of them was, but many people still in Azovstal, it's a plant. They like under everyday bombing. Every day they do videos asking for a Red Cross to give a green line to be able to evacuate at least children and women. But it's, I don't know, it's just the world don't hear these messages, and it's very sad. So yeah, pray. It's very powerful. Hi guys, thank you for keep joining us today. You have said that not to be with someone more than 15 years younger. I have been talking with a woman, and another side I'm 20 8 years older, and yes, I'm very trusting person also. You was talking to her. Can I ask you on a paper letter website? If that's the case, please, if you can write me. Um, mm, it's I can tell you that between Ukrainian couples, we actually have normally age gap not more than 7 years. So it can be up to 15. It's not generally the case, but when good lady, decent, join, for example, our agency, she more open-minded up to 15 years because depends how guy look, but definitely not 30, not 28. It's too much, and yeah, guys just don't know this about Ukrainian culture, and it's important to be more often than not such age gap fails. Again, it's a general rule. That's always exceptions. But in PPL website, forget her. Yes, that's true. Thank you very much, guys. Next door, it's hard to deliver tough messages, and especially for me, I really love to bring inspirational messages. And yeah, sorry. It's very difficult to sometimes to tell the tough truth, but it's important, as you say, to be aware of this, know what's real, what's not, and just don't let bad people use your trusting personality, trusting quality. It's a great quality. I believe that world would be a great place to live if everybody would be more trusting, right? But yeah, but just have to be also cautious. Yeah, cautious, not let other people to use this in a bad. Okay, you understand? Sorry. Mm, yeah. So any other? Yeah. Thank you, Joseph. Join us on Saturday, Might Urge, starting from 1 p.m. And actually, how much guarantee appears, it's just because Joseph saw an interviewing was guys who was scammed, and he was so much like, you know, hurt by that, hearing these stories. It was like, it was for him like his own pain, and he wants to make something, real opportunity for guys to, because he lived in Ukraine for 5 years. We lived there, we have great life there, and uh, he saw that a lot of decent, good Ukrainian ladies, and that perception that Ukrainian lady bad as scammers, he wants to show it's not true. He had his journey of finding me, yeah, and uh, it's it's important. Especially if you start this journey in distance, to make sure that you invest your time in relationship with real honest decent lady that is majority in Ukraine, and also it's need to be understanding, right, that this scammers industry, it's often again there is some exceptions, but generally speaking, it's not lady who scam you. Lady came for free photo session, she get for free photo session, and then she doesn't know what's going on, with her photos. But I mean, she can have now idea because it's many years already. But I will tell you how it was in 2003 when I came to Kiev. I was at that time, it's a photo session. Are you original? Yeah. Original Ukrainian, yes. Got stamp here. Uh, yeah, thank you. Thank you, yeah, for helping me here. uh, okay, I started telling some. Any refugees signed up on your site since the war happened? Um, n- n- mm, we have a certain new registration since the war started. It just shows you one more time that ladies open for dating. After talking to our ladies, like we already have time, right, for more than 2 months, we find out that not all of them open for dating. Like, let's say from 80 to 90% of them open. It depends on where a lady live, you know. Of course, if she live in some areas where she in surviving mode, there is no place for, you know, relationship. But if she got in a safe area, she moved abroad. Approximately 50% of our ladies, they moved abroad. So yes, they open for relationship. They don't have their normal daily routine. They have time, you know, and they already like kind of was pushed out of their comfort zone. They have now to set up, you know, new life. And but I did video just yesterday. It was published. Are they desperate now? You know, desperately looking for a man? You know, no. We see that doing matchmaking during this time, we see the rejection rate rejection exception rate. Yeah, when we introduce men to our ladies, um, we normally men choose 10 ladies, and then we introduce him to. So we have the same statistic that was before war. We see that even shocking for me, you know, sometimes, because we have recently good looking guy, 42 years old, and he got 0 from 10. It was yeah, I didn't expect that. Even I was telling him on it was for me even shocking. But yeah, was a reason for that. It's a separate topic. But anyway, even was, yeah, one pretty rich man, he got only 25% exception rate. So it shows you that they not first of all, they need to be really interested in a man, you know, like see possibly herself in future being his wife, you know, because our ladies, they come with serious intention to us, you know. They come to us to find men, you know. They don't as well as men come to us with the same, you know, with the same purpose. They don't come to us to play around with ladies, you know. And that's the key why with us it's often happen very quickly for a man, because two marriage-minded people, they meet, you know, and they express before they meet each other, express mutual interest in, you know, in each other. And um, on a Skype call, it can be one more time confirmed, you know, people like each other. And yeah, so um, I see that even when they come on a call, our lady, they ask men like to make sure, like, you know, you here with serious intention, you know, I'm looking for a husband, you know, things like that. She just um like talking, doing these Skype calls, I see, you know, like ladies say, I'm before war, you know, all time at work, you know, where I will go to find, you know, man, like a disco, what I can meet there, not serious. A lot of foreigners who come and go at disco, you know, they come as a sex tourist, you know, you need to understand that. So even can be very like disaster situation when man can bullshit woman that he come for wife, you know, and then, you know, brainwash her and then disappear in a second day or something, in a week. So it's why our ladies, they want to work with us, you know, and like work. I mean work. They want to register with us because they believe that we will do check for them, you know, about the quality and intention of the man. So they know that they will not waste their time, you know. If they see the man, they interested, they wish to, they like to have video call with him. compared to when lady just register on dating website, she got like, I had this experience. I had enough, just one day I registered there. I was heated with thousands of messages. I don't have time to go through all of them, trying to understand who is serious, who's not, and if I will ever see this man, and if he's this picture real of him or no. So many, things. I mean, in past when I was single, of course. So it's a very hard way to find, free dating website, to find sincerely looking lady who's looking for, the same purposes, to find a husband. Free websites often loaded with professional scammers, who's doing this as a how they live, it's how they make and live. So guys, be are you happy? Yes, I'm a very happy person. Okay, let me see what Jack wrote. I met a Ukrainian lady at Atlanta rally for Ukraine a few weeks ago. She kissed me on cheeks goodbye as a joke. It was funny. And the guidance of 80 catfishes, translators, handed communication, 10% opportunity gold diggers, and 5-10%. It's very, you need to be super lucky, like man who can win the jackpot to be so lucky to get this 5-10%. Joseph, why you do this? Okay. I I told it several guys, I had nice photo sessions. I paid from my own pocket because I want beautiful pictures. It's very feminine things that bring enjoy and uh, put your mood up. For Ukrainian ladies, they like this photo session to do on the nature. Doesn't matter where. So we publish this all in our social media, and then very often Ukrainian ladies being recruited to these bad agencies, offering. Like I was offered, to be a model on the website, and I say, listen, I'm not interested. But I ask if I can find their husband, I want to marry a foreigner. Like, I don't know. I was from my childhood all time. I grew up in a very small city, and I have big eyes and big desire to to see the world, and very open-minded character, because I can tell you, like, it's very small number of Ukrainian ladies who wants actually, who, okay, let's say open to marry a foreigner, because it should be certain type of character, who's more open-minded. Because many of Ukrainian ladies, they say we don't want, we rather be single than we will learn other culture and have international marriage. It's more challenging, but it's more fruitful in my own opinion. When children speaks two languages, it's a mix of also very beautiful children, and there is a lot of pluses, but at the same time it requires more patience, more, I don't know, flexibility, because you don't, you learn a lot. Yeah. And what I want to say, yeah, when I asked this recruiter who offered me to be a model I asked if I want to join with the purpose to find husband, and she said, really, nobody asked me this before. Let me talk to my boss. And then she get back to me in 2 days, and she says, sorry, we cannot register you with us because we have different purpose. We want you to help us to make money, but you want to find husband, so it doesn't work for us. So they refuse to. That's what I'm telling. I give this example. It's 5-10%. Maybe it's even too optimistic, because I don't know how lady can even join this website, because I was refused to, because I have sincere intention, but it doesn't match with their intention. Okay, wait, one second now. Yeah, guys, you know, when I was interviewing this guy, Steve, I think name, yeah, I was like, when he come on interview, you know, I used to see guys who is very far from, you know, from being realistic, you know, sometimes even, okay. I mean, guys who has 30 years age gap, you know, with the ladies they chat or something, like 40 years, and he's, you know, looking very bad. But this guy, when he come on a call, I was like, really? If this guy being scammed, they don't have any, you know, I was like, they don't care about whom to scam, you know. There is no ladies who really, you know, into relationship. If this guy not be, you know, not being interested, I mean, lady not interested with him to have him, you know, as a potential life partner, then, you know, what's going on, you know. For me it was like, it's so much shocking, you know. But I understand there is almost no ladies in these websites who's come there to um, to find a husband. That's the reality. That's the reality. It's a full reality. You don't want to accept this as a true. It's heartbroken reality, you know, especially for guys who. And I understand that for Steve, it happened just because, you know, the lockdown happened and he had no ability to come to Ukraine. Australia, remember, it was for a long time under lockdown. It's like the longest one from all countries. And all this time he was, you know, and you emotionally so much into this relationship, you're so much, you know, like have this emotional connection that even when you come and you see all this happen to you, your brain refused to accept this as a true, you know. Still, even still now, he I don't know right now, but before war, when he was ready, like, I will forgive her. I just wanted to know the truth. My heart broken, you know, because so much pain and so much emotional connection, you know, person. It's not about money. It's about, you know, it's about he believe it's true relationship, you know, and he's not ready to release it, you know. He don't ready to give up, you know, on this. um, the so-called success story, if you compare it to members, they wouldn't earn billions relying on people's success. If you would, we did with Joseph, we found some information about how many success stories, you know, we calculate, and it was like, the number was so shocking even for us. It's like 0.00001% of marriages happen, and it's more like accident. As I said, it's like you win the lottery, you know. It's accident that can happen, but it's not something for what these companies exist, you know, not for creating couples. That's a reality, sad reality. Thank you. I have been having doubts on this, but I always need advice. Anna, you're so sweet woman. Do you have a twin sister I can talk to? My no, I don't have. I have only brother. He's married, happily married to Ukrainian woman, and uh, my age difference with Joseph, it's 20 years. But I say, Joseph, you know, you like give very, you know, like example to guys, that they think is normal, but it's not normal, and for me, we did video very honestly when I was sharing my perception of our age gap. It was not something that landed very easy on me, because Joseph looks better than younger than his age, yeah. And yeah, it was I was not introduced to him by photos and letter, where I can see his real age. I met him on the street, and I really was, very much attracted to him from the first moment he talked to me, just by his energy, by his charisma. And I remember it was like in my mind was, oh, it cannot be that this man can be single, That's almost, and then yeah, later when we was on a date, I asked how old is he, and he told me, and I was like, really? No, not possible. And then I was like, how will tell my mother, my father? It's like, I started to calculate all the difference, and it was really, and I'm not ashamed to tell you this, because it was part of what I go through to accept our difference, because it was part of our story, but I just wasn't able to it. I needed, even for some time, I was like disappear, go on quiet mode, until I realized, okay, I cannot go against my attraction to him. I want to know him more, and okay, I like accept, okay, it's just, yeah, it's become for me. I mean, if I wouldn't know him, just being introduced to him through photos, not being able to talk to him, to feel his energy, and just realizing, we have so many things in common. And I got this feeling from this first date that, all these years I was preparing to meet him, universe was, okay, God was preparing me for my life experience. And when he told me his stories, it was so much like, like, really, how it's possible, like, God was preparing him to meet me. And you cannot deny this, you cannot. But how you would have to know all of that just when you introduce just by photos or letter? It's very hard. That's why men who trying to get 20 years age gap, um, just through normal procedure, it's I mean, mm, it's challenging, yeah. But of course 30, it's even more. I'm telling about 20, and it's perceived, but 30, it's over too much. I mean, 20, it's okay. I mean, it can be okay if man like really looks 10 years younger, because sometimes when we say 15 years old, and it's acceptable age gap, but then men can look 10 years older, so it's in reality, when you see the photos, it can be, can perceive like 25 age gap, so that's why we have this like 15, but it can be 20, but it depends on how man looks, also it's a lot. mm, but 30, it's probably, yeah, I mean, not probably, it's way too much for decent lady, if she's talking on PPL website, then doesn't matter, even 50 is okay, and um, even you can see when you open website with these scam ladies, you can see that she's like, I don't know, 25, she's 30, and she's open to meet men like up to 77. It should tell you something, and if you open our website, if you mention this, it's generally speaking, it's 10, 15 years age gap. It's, yeah, generally for all, like, pretty much works for all of them. Yeah, and that's what should make you think, something. What's wrong with this? Why lady open for such a big age gap? because she don't care whom to scam. That's the reality. That's the honest answer, you know. Okay, welcome everybody. I will I'm great translator. I can work for with 10 profiles at the same time. You can find a lot of job proposals where they requires you know, like your skills to support great conversation, to be great manipulator, and you know, being able to chat from 10 different profiles, creating own stories, not mixed up all stories together. You know, you need to have great memory. I don't know, like, oh my God, you know, but it's just job for them. Yeah. So please, guys, you need to understand, yes, what's real, what's not. I'm 57 years now. How's chance of me? It's a great age. Uh, Chance for you to meet ladies like, let's say, from 40 plus, 42, and up to your age. It's very realistic, and this age category, it's really pleasant to work. With this age category, very pleasant to work always, because as men, as women, normally very down to earth, and they looking for both for great, you know, like spiritual connection, connection on a level of when you're looking for inner beauty and inner matching, you know, and it's very pleasant. And both these couples very grateful, and yeah, because the younger woman and the younger man, they both more picking, more demanding. That's the reality of matchmaking. I tell you honestly how it is, and it's much more difficult to do matchmaker because everybody in more higher SMV, yeah, no, um, SMV, no, like sexual market value, yeah, much higher than when everybody younger, and it's mean they have more choices, and they like have more doubts about if you know, if this choice is right for me, or you know, I can do better, or you know, these things. Yes, it's a bordering what philia. I don't know. I mean, 30 years age gap. Maybe you can do in with Filipino girls, with not Ukrainian. You know, I mean, because Ukrainian ladies, they look for. You need to learn more about what they're looking for. They looking for real family. She wants to be you know, more like a partner, you know, of her loved man, not those lady who will be, you know, submissively serve her man, you know, with I don't know. It's very educated woman, you know, who just want the partner who will match, or will be in the same level, you know, at least with her, you know, in different areas, you know, but the same level. What I mean by the same level, it's life perception, it's interest, it's life goals, you know, it's even how much money they make, you know. Like we have even complaints from our guys, you know, clients, that, or I will, like, we have so much when they date our ladies, that, or they make, she makes the same money that I make. I mean, not number, but when you um, maybe number less, but what you can buy in Ukraine, it's will be the same, you know, what with his salary he can afford in Canada, for example, or in America. So, or even can be, yeah. So it's me, yeah, and she wants a man who will, you know, will be equal to her, you know, or at least she, like one woman said, I want a man who at least can provide for himself, so I don't need to I don't need to be provider for him, you know. So small, you know, list of what she you know, her expectations about men, you know, who will, and she said, I have daughter, I want him just to be, you know, have good relationship with the daughter, you know, love her, and as I love her, because, you know, when you love person, you love everything that she, or everybody whom she loves, you know. It's about true love, yeah, how it works. When you love woman, you accept and love everybody and who is dear to her heart, right? um, sorry, what's the date? So guys, yeah, it's been an hour. Yeah, I'm pretty much, I hope I am answer your questions, and I don't know, give you more knowledge for some of you about Ukrainian ladies, what's real, what's not. Yeah, and again, I want to remind you that we invite you with Joe. I invite you with Joe on next Sunday, May 8th, from 1 p.m. Eastern Time, on a channel which calls Mail Order Bride Scam, where we will do live stream that will hopefully will be very helpful to guys who been chatting online and who have doubts about the relationship they have, and I hope it will be open-minded for them experience. Yeah, we want to dedicate you at least this this time to help you to find out what's real. Yeah. Thank you guys for all your blessings. Let's continue pray all together for Ukrainian people, for Ukraine as well as for Russian, you know, to make them, I don't know, to bring peace to this world, okay? And thank you for being with me today. Yeah, thank you for nice atmosphere, helping, you know, and thank you for guys that you so, I mean, you know, you help each other. That's something that warmed my heart very much when I see in comments, you know, you support each other, you give this hope, and it's very important, and it's really very nice. I'm happy to be part of this.
Gender feelings, happy relationship. We are all born into this world to experience joy and love.
Okay, Joseph decided to play it my part of my hypnotherapy. If you guys yeah, want to attract in your life real, you know, real fulfilling relationship, love, this instrument can be very helpful for you. We will include it also in the description below. Okay, so check out and yeah, make it as a daily practice and daily commitment to your success in this area. Okay, I wish.
Match Guarantee is the real deal. Match Guarantee kicks ass.
Okay, Joseph. Okay, see you guys next Sunday.
Минає час, минають дні, і змінюється все навколо, та тільки Бог, Господь святий, не змінюється Він ніколи. В одну хвилину може Він змінити все в нашій країні. Господь, благаємо Тебе, даруй спасіння Україні. Боже, Україну збережи, Господи, помилуй грішних, змилуйся над нами і прости. Молимо Тебе, Всевишній, і від ворога нас захисти. Бо без Тебе ми безсилі, Господи, зміни все навкруги, дай спасіння Україні. І як над сил спостерігати, якщо людей отак вбивають, коли жива людська душа, вже зовсім цінності немає. І як же нам тут далі жить, і нашим дітям в цій країні, якщо не вступишся, Господь, загине наша Україна. Боже, Україну збережи, Господи, помилуй грішних, змилуйся над нами і прости. Молимо Тебе, Всевишній, і від ворога нас захисти, бо без Тебе ми безсилі. Господи, змінися навкруги, дай спасіння Україні. Боже, Україну збережи, Господи, помилуй грішних, змилуйся над нами і прости. Молимо Тебе, Всевишній, і від ворога нас захисти, бо без Тебе ми безсилі. Господи, змінися навкруги, дай спасіння Україні.
Ой, I just, yes, you can find the name now in what to type. It's the name of the song. Пісня «Боже, Україну збережи». Okay, see you guys next Sunday. Bye-bye.